And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Wednesday. That makes it officially Hump Day, July the 22nd. We're halfway through the week as we head toward a weekend that looks to be probably hot and maybe a little damp. That's all coming up in just a moment. If this is your first time stumbling upon me, welcome. What we do is a little weather, a little news, and when the weather turns bad, we do street-by-street coverage live up into your doorstep to let you know exactly where the storms are to keep you as safe as possible when bad weather breaks out. Been doing it for quite some time now. Well, welcome. What do we start out with? We'll start out by looking at possibly a tropical disturbance as we go over to take a look at this. This is forming in the Gulf and should reach the Houston, Corpus Christi area by Friday afternoon. And with this, and this could develop into from a disturbance to a depression or tropical storm. Unknown yet, but by Friday we will. This is the path that it's going to be taken, most likely there again on the Texas coast. As we look at the potential for rain and flooding with this, we look to this anywhere from Lake Charles, Houston, Corpus Christi, and you'll see this in our forecast this morning as we look to the weekend. There's going to be some winds and things of that nature coming up. So be prepared. It's going to be in Texas, but we will get a little bit from this. So as we begin our forecast, brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, today expect a 30% chance of showers. High is going to be somewhere around 95. Now, those showers won't reach us until at least 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then dwindle on down. That heat index, though, 102 plus. So warm, warm, warm. Tonight, 30% chance of showers. And then we'll hit a low of 73, just a tad cooler than it's been being. By tomorrow, a 30% chance of showers back into the forecast. Mostly sunny, but gusty as we get 20-mile-an-hour gusts tomorrow afternoon from the tropical disturbance there that's moving toward Texas. High heat index only around 98. By Friday, 50% chance of showers. And again, pretty much the same thing with the gust. And by the weekend, we have a 40% on Saturday and 50% on Sunday. So we're going to be getting some wet stuff coming out of this due to the tropical disturbance that's out there. As we go back and take a look now and move over to radar to take a look at what we've got going on this morning. In the immediate area, we show no showers. Now, up around the Memphis area, we've got a little bit of rain this morning over by Little Rock and Shreveport areas, and a little bit off the coast of Mississippi there in the Gulf, out from Gulfport and around Mobile. So we watch all this, and still the big heat wave on the East Coast there from Charlotte all the way up to Washington. I don't think they're used to it as much as we are here in the deep, deep South. So that's kind of an overview of what we've got going on with weather this morning. So remember, hot today, 102, and a slight chance of showers after 4. We'll go back over the forecast in just a few moments to get you up to date with the very latest there. As we move toward news stories this morning, this has turned out to be one of the bloodiest things that has happened in Chicago lately. They're having a funeral and a drive-by shooting occurs. They've got video of it. At least 14 people were injured from the drive-by. It's a bad scene. You can watch the video. It's in several different places online. Just Google that Chicago funeral shooting, and it'll come up to where you can watch what goes on. But it happened around 7:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Horrible thing that's going on there. It's so bad, and then they wonder why Trump sends in federal troops, 150 agents at least, with the mayor rejecting it, not wanting it. But the situation has gotten very bad there. The violence is horrible with protests and shootings that continue to happen. So Trump is taking that extra step there to send in troops into Chicago. It's almost like a war zone in America these days. Really and truly, would you want to take a road trip right now to any of these towns, these big cities, for a vacation and take your family? At least I wouldn't. I don't think you would either. It doesn't seem like the United States anymore. Would you really put your family in harm's way? And that's what goes through so many Americans' lives in their thoughts as to when they plan things and what they're going to do. It really halts what you would do in major cities. The COVID-19 crisis is going to get worse before it gets better, Trump says. The president now starting to wear a mask and saying that America should wear them. In most places, people do that in places of business. It's not mandatory everywhere, but it is getting highly, highly suggested. We'll go over the Mississippi numbers here in just a few moments and see where we are and how much they've climbed here lately. As we move to our next story this morning, California City, and it's called Redwood City in San Francisco Bay Area. They have washed away the Black Lives Matter mural on the road. I may have said that a little funny, didn't I? After somebody said, hey, if you're going to paint that on the road, can we put Make America Great 2020 on the highway? They did not respond. In the overnight hours, the Black Lives Matter mural was gone. Boy, that just sounds funny, mural. I'm going to have to work on how I say that. But that's what's happened. They've done away with it. And the person that requested it said, if the roadway is going to be a place where you can just put anything you want, then why not put that? They have a point, no matter who you are. Same thing with there in New York City. I think you saw where the lady was arrested this week for pouring black paint over the Black Lives Matter that is painted in front of the Trump Hotel. Our streets, regardless, shouldn't have things of this nature. They're a street. They're a distraction. We'll see where all that goes. Bigger. Yesterday, we talked about Illinois, of a possible scandal going on in Illinois with the House Speaker. Well, this morning, or late yesterday afternoon, they have charged the Ohio House Speaker in a bribery scheme. They say it is the largest in the state that has ever happened, involving $60 million in racketeering and bribery probe that they say includes money laundering scheme against the people in the state of Ohio. Pretty bad here. All of them were getting kickbacks from a upgrade to a power plant. And the House Speaker and 4 others have been charged and arrested, and they are now calling for the Ohio Speaker to step down. He is a Republican. Doesn't matter if you're Republican, if you're Democrat. If you're a thief, you're a thief. And we call that a thief, and they've caught him red-handed. So let's hope that they do something about this. Again, as I said yesterday, this is in every state, at every level, it goes on. We just don't always hear about it. It's corruption throughout. Now, I'm not sure how you feel about this. Sin has been around since time. And with the COVID-19, people can't go inside of these gentlemen's clubs, I think is the polite way to word these. Since then, places have been putting up tents to where you can drive your car in with social distancing. You stay in your car and they do whatever they do on the side behind barricades. How do you feel about that? The owner of a gentleman's club there in Houston says that they're looking at it as these people have to provide for their family, and they're doing it as a service to the employees. It's essential. That's why it makes them an essential business. I'm not real sure, but what's your thoughts on that? That's a quick look at news stories this morning across the land. We'll be back in just a moment.
During these challenging times, there are some things that you can count on every day. One of them is that Rick Justice Automotive will work hard to help you find just the right vehicle. Rick Justice has late model, low mileage vehicles and 72-month, 72,000-mile warranties available on all vehicles. Come see us today, and we'll show you how we've been helping your friends and relatives find the car, truck, or SUV that was right for them. We will earn your business.
Of course, Tom will help you out there any way he can. As we go back now and take a look at our extended forecast, as we have the 30% chance of rain today, with that tropical depression headed toward Texas, we start seeing here by Friday 50, 40, 50 over the weekend, and a 60% chance of rain back by Tuesday. So the rain is not gone. Again, what we want to watch out for today is this afternoon as we start looking at the rain chances at a 30% chance of showers after 4 p.m. We've got a heat index of at least 102, so it's going to be mighty warm. So keep that in mind as you plan your afternoon, what you do outside. And I say it every day. Plan your day, try to do is what you can early. I know there's situations to where you just absolutely got to be out in it. If so, make sure you get plenty of water. Take care of your pets because they're just like you. They get hot, they get frustrated, and the furrier they are, the hotter they get. Cats, dogs, whatever it is. Make sure you take care of them as well. Again, let me thank you for dropping by and spending a few minutes with me this morning or this afternoon, whenever it is that you get a chance to watch. I want to thank our sponsors that help us out every day. San Marcos Mexican Restaurant, SMI Automotive, Graphics Guru, EMEPA, along with Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Rick Justice Automotive, and Hooper's on 22nd Avenue. Again, thanks Like, share, and invite your friends to be a part of Scotty Ray's weather.